Okay, so AI, right? It's everywhere you turn these days. And then you've got ChatGPT and, well, frankly, it feels huge.
Mm.
A little overwhelming, if you're being honest.
And you're not alone. There's a lot of buzz, some excitement, but also some fear about what this all means.
Exactly. And that's why we're doing this deep dive. We actually got our hands on this invitation. It's for a free webinar about AI and ChatGPT.
And not just any webinar.
Right. This one's hosted by John Meloche, the CEO of Meloche Technology. He's promising to break down all things AI, make it make sense, no matter your tech background.
Which is interesting in itself. John Meloche, if you look him up, he's been leading Meloche Technology for like 15 years.
Wow, 15 years in the tech world.
That's almost unheard of. Tech changes so rapidly. That tells you this isn't some fly-by-night thing for him. He's got staying power.
You're right. And for him to choose now, with all this AI hype, to do his first ever public webinar.
It makes you think he's onto something big.
Exactly. And you know what else struck me about the invitation? He directly addresses that, is this for me feeling people might have.
He does, doesn't he? Like right in the invitation, he's asking, is it accessible? Is AI safe? Can I actually use it in my everyday life?
It's almost as if he knows people are hesitant, wondering if they can keep up.
And by addressing it head on, he's making it okay to not be an expert. It's disarming, really.
Right. Instead of being intimidated, you're like, okay, this guy gets me. Maybe I can figure this AI thing out.
That seems to be his whole point, empowering people, taking this complex thing and saying, hey, this isn't just for the techies, this is for everyone.
I like that. Okay, so before we go any further, can we just define what we mean by AI and ChatGPT for anyone who might be, new to all of this?
Absolutely. So AI, or artificial intelligence, it's basically about making computers smart, like really smart. They can learn, solve problems, even understand what you're saying, just like a person.
So we're talking about computers that can think for themselves.
In a way, yes. Now, ChatGPT is a specific type of AI. It's been trained on tons and tons of text. So it's really good at understanding and responding to you in words, almost like having a conversation with a super smart computer program.
Okay, so we've got John Meloche, tech veteran, promising to make AI accessible to everyone with this free webinar. I'm hooked already. But who is this guy, and what is Meloche Technology all about? So John Meloche, 15 years at the helm of Meloche Technology. That's impressive. But what's really interesting is his journey before that, right?
Oh, absolutely. Before Meloche Technology, he was the CTO, the Chief Technology Officer, for a string of companies. Unity Payments, Divya, Synergy Merchant Services. It's not just the tech world. It's like he's dipped his toes in all sorts of industries.
Right. And each of those, in their own way, has probably dealt with massive amounts of data, streamlining processes, things AI could really be helpful for.
And let's not forget that experience with Unity Payments. Payment processing, security, fraud detection. That's got to be relevant to AI somehow, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's like his career has been building up to this AI moment. So let's talk about Meloche Technology itself. They're all in on AI, aren't they?
All in. Their website, their company profiles, they're using AI for everything, personalizing those user experiences, boosting efficiency, even guiding their business strategies. It's all there.
It's one thing to talk about the potential of AI, but to actually be using it within your own company.
It gives them so much more credibility. They're living it, not just preaching it.
And what's fascinating to me is how much they emphasize personalization, using AI to tailor those experiences for each individual user.
It's like that next level of customer service, making you feel like you're the only one that matters. AI making that possible on a huge scale.
It's powerful stuff. So you've got John Meloche, tech journeyman, leading this company that's not just embracing AI, but living it. Which brings us back to this webinar. Why now? Why is he so eager to share this with everyone? So John Meloche, seasoned tech pro, his company's using AI in really cool ways. But what's the message he wants to get out with this webinar?
If you look at that invitation, it's all about empowering people, isn't it? He's talking about unlocking opportunities, making things more efficient. He even throws in the phrase life-changing.
Okay, those are some big claims, but what do they actually mean? Like when he says efficiency, what's he talking about?
Think about it this way. You're stuck on a problem, right? You could spend hours searching online, waiting for someone to get back to you. Or you could have an AI assistant that gives you answers instantly, anytime, day or night.
That's a game changer for sure. It's like having a whole team of experts on call 24/7.
Exactly. And it's not just about saving time. Imagine all those little tasks you do every day, the ones that drain your energy. AI could handle those for you, freeing you up for the stuff you actually enjoy.
So that's what he means by unlocking opportunities. You have more time, more energy.
Yeah.
You can finally start that side hustle, write that book, whatever you've been putting off.
Exactly. And don't forget about creativity. Imagine brainstorming with an AI, bouncing ideas back and forth, getting totally new perspectives.
That would be amazing, like having a constant source of inspiration. So we've got this free webinar led by a guy who really knows his stuff, and he's promising to show us how AI can change our lives for the better. I'm ready to sign up.
Me too. It's a couple of hours of your time, but the potential payoff, that could be huge.
Absolutely. And even if you can't make the live webinar, it's worth checking out ChatGPT, seeing what other AI tools are out there. This technology is only going to get bigger and bigger.
No doubt about it. This deep dive has been eye-opening, and it makes you think, right, what will we be able to do with AI in a year, 5 years? The future is wide open.
It really is. So there you have it, a look at AI, ChatGPT, and all the possibilities they hold. Now it's your turn. Go explore, experiment, see what amazing things you can do with this technology.